What is up, everyone? My name is Nick. Welcome to the show. If you're new, thanks for coming back if you are not. As markets worldwide move lower due to economic uncertainty and a bearish outlook towards the future months, we have seen a few innovative disruptors cut through and surge amidst the slump. If you tuned in to my previous episode, you would have heard about Boosh. Since that video, Boosh, trading under ticker symbol VGGIF, has surged more than 20%. Yes, 20% in just a matter of days, whereas the macro markets are broadly selling off. This stock is up around 60% in just the past month alone. So in today's video, I want to dive a bit deeper into what is driving this investor interest. How high could the company go? And ultimately, where are they headed in the future? If you haven't watched the previous video, go back, check it out, and then come back here. It's really going to give you a good foundational understanding of the company. Before we get to it today, make sure to do your own due diligence and formulate your own decisions to ultimately come to your own conclusions. It's important to gain as much research as possible before allocating capital on the stock market. Disclaimer, this is a sponsored video. I am not a financial advisor, and this video should be used for entertainment purposes only. Alright, ladies and gents, let's dive right in. Boosh Plant-Based Brands, ticker symbol VGGIF, trading on the OTC markets. Alright. So if you missed the previous video, I'll do a quick background to get you up to speed. Boosh was founded only in 2017, so a very young company, by the now infamous Connie Marples. They have since exploded onto the scene. Their angle and mission was simple. It was to design a 100% plant-based, non-GMO, gluten-free comfort food. And this is exactly what they did. Healthy, plant-based food doesn't need to be dull or difficult to obtain. In just 18 months, the company already has an extensive product line with 6 balanced and frozen bowls and entrees and 3 tasty heat and eat refrigerated meals just launched a few months ago. They are making plant-based, nutritious meals more healthy, convenient, accessible, and delicious. I really like this direction, and it's clear investors do as well. This is an extremely promising space as consumers' nutrition literacy grows, as access to information on healthy eating and reduction in climate impact gains a spotlight. A major factor that sets this company apart from competitors is that all of their products are 100% plant-based, non-GMO, and gluten-free. This is an incredible accomplishment in and of itself and really gains them broad consumer access, especially with 2 of their products containing and labeled with Beyond Meat branding. Now, if you have been following the developments of animal protein alternatives, predominantly plant-based foods, in recent years, you will be more than aware they have taken the world by storm. We have seen companies like Oatly and Beyond Meat skyrocket in valuation as investors watching the shift in eating habits secure positions for the future. The Good Food Institute is projecting that the plant-based food market could potentially record a compounded annual growth rate of a whopping 27% over the next 5 years. Now, it's clear that there is a shift, and it's happening now. However, a main obstacle preventing many consumers from eating healthy is simply access. Consumers typically have less or limited access to healthy, green, plant-based foods, and especially plant-based comfort food. And this is exactly where Boosh is stepping in to change the game. They are 100% debt-free and are already on the shelves of more than 375 notable retailers. They have recently signed a broker agreement with Thrive to expand into the US market. This is acting as a major catalyst driving up their share price and market cap, hence the massive surge of more than 60% in just 1 month's time. They are beginning their US rollout extremely methodically, ensuring solid Canadian fundamentals first. They are then beginning US rollout in the upper Northwest, which has really adopted healthy eating and plant-based eating, and then they will migrate south and east. I like this distribution method, and I think it's a must for the company as they continue to grow and expand. The current potential upside when comparing Boosh against notable competitors in the industry is quite staggering, to say the least. UBS projects that the plant-based food industry could surge from its current $5 billion to an incredible $85 billion in less than 10 years. This is a massive market, and if Boosh is able to even secure a slice of this, it could mean massive gains. The US market is a behemoth, and Boosh is making the right moves to carve in. Alongside their Thrive partnership, the company sees the opportunity to introduce Boosh to as many of the 40,000 US grocery stores as possible. I really do think they are making great strategic and aggressive moves on the market, really building their momentum in a way that investors are getting behind. 225 out of the 375 stores they are currently in came online within just the past 6 months. This is significant. As they build a brand and an awareness, more and more retailers are jumping on board and carrying this product. Remember, retailers are seeing this shift take place as well. But the world is shifting and shifting rapidly, and it's no longer just about being present within the grocery store these days. Consumers are increasingly obtaining their food from meal kits and home delivery, and yet again, this is another area Boosh has covered and is diving right into. They recently signed an agreement with VEGI Holdings Limited to begin home delivery services throughout Canada and the US just this month, September 2021. This is huge, as we are seeing the rapid rise in home food delivery across the globe, with many believing that this will continue to grow in the coming years. Now, getting into some stats I think are often overlooked, yet very important. Whenever looking at a company, I like to see their share inside ownership. This to me tells me if the management steering the ship truly believes in the product or not. Boosh has around 28% inside ownership, almost a third of all outstanding shares. I really do like to see this, especially from growth companies. Furthermore, they have an extremely conservative capitalization table. They only have around 16 million shares outstanding and a market cap of only around 20 million, so lots of room to run. For comparison, some of their closest competition have market caps of around 80 million, and we all know just how lucrative the space can be. Boosh's volume has also been trading well above its average, which is a sign investors are becoming very interested in the company and securing positions at these current valuations. On to management. Their management team is extremely experienced, with the seasoned Jim Pakoulis as CEO leading the company, and the award-winning president and founder Connie Marples with ample experience in the industry. We have seen historical evidence that founder-led companies tend to outperform. With more of their own sacrifice and personal ties to the company, they obviously want to see the company successful. I do like that Connie remains very involved in the company. Bain & Company's in-depth study found that founder-led companies performed around 3.1 times better than non-founder-led companies. The company is also now DTC eligible, which will streamline investors' ability to purchase Boosh. They are 100% debt-free. They have an incredible current ratio of 9.84, indicating far more assets relative to liabilities. They continue to end trading days in the green, up a massive 60% plus in just the past month alone. They are already in stores and generating revenue. This is so crucial for a young growth company. There really is a lot to be excited about and to love about this company and their trajectory, in my opinion. I do think the overall industry in the space is going to completely explode in the coming decade. We have seen so many potential environmental and health impacts from excessive animal farming and consumption, and additional research continues to flow out concerning the positives to moving to a predominantly plant-based diet. I will keep you all updated on Boosh's moves as we move throughout Q4 and beyond. This really is an exciting time and an exciting company. Anyways, everyone, I will see you all in the next video. Take care, happy trading, cheers.